Pilihan raya 6 negeri baru saja berakhir dengan gabungan PHBN mempertahankan Pulau Pinang, Selangor dan Negeri Sembilan, manakala Perikatan Nasional terus kukuh di Kedah, Kelantan dan Terengganu. Adalah jelas bahawa PN merupakan pemenang terbesar pada PRN yang lalu apabila berjaya meningkatkan jumlah undi mereka di negeri-negeri PHBN. Gelombang hijau meneruskan momentumnya dari PRU lalu sehingga pilihan raya negeri khususnya di utara Selangor. Di Kedah, PN memenangi 33 daripada 36 kerusi, peningkatan daripada 20 kerusi yang disandangnya sebelum DUN dibubarkan. Prestasi hebat PAS pada PRN lalu bagaimanapun dilihat bakal menimbulkan konflik kepada dinamik dalam gabungan pembangkang. Kenyataan terbaru beberapa pemimpin PAS juga menunjukkan keterbukaan parti Islam itu untuk melihat semula hubungan dengan bekas sekutu mereka UMNO. Adakah keretakan mula dilihat dalam hubungan PAS dan Bersatu? KiniTV bercakap dengan dua penganalisis Dr Azmil Tayeb dan Dr Azmi Hassan untuk memahami lebih lanjut mengenai perkara ini.
I think the more importantly is a way for PAS to show that who's the big brother within PN. Right? So I think if you remember from last year when this question came up and Muhyiddin said that no, every party is equal in PN. There's no big brother, small brother, but the reality is that PAS is the big brother in PN. PAS provides the machinery during election, so basically that's the where the power is, within PN with PAS. So and then also I think that's the PAS also has been emboldened since GE15, because I think the it used to be that outside of the Malay heartlands, PAS tends to be not very popular. If you look in past elections, in Johor, Negeri Sembilan, Melaka, Selangor, PAS tends to be, hasn't really gotten any traction there.
And also important thing about the last state election is that what happened in Bayan Lepas, it demonstrates that for Bersatu and also Gerakan for their candidates to win, they need PAS supports. So in a way that it demonstrates that PAS is the kingmaker here, except that for the Perikatan Nasional as a coalition, the president is from Bersatu, which is Tan Sri Muhyiddin. And if you look at the number 2 position, also from Bersatu.
Kedua-dua penganalisis bersetuju bahawa PAS merupakan parti yang lebih dominan dalam Perikatan Nasional dan parti Islam itu juga tidak bersedia untuk berada di belakang Bersatu. PAS kini memegang jawatan Menteri Besar di 4 negeri termasuk di Perlis. Bersatu pula tidak memegang sebarang jawatan tersebut. Baru-baru ini berlaku perubahan dalam peruntukan Exco negeri, khususnya di Kedah yang menimbulkan rasa tidak puas hati di kalangan Bersatu negeri. Sebelum ini, Bersatu Kedah dilaporkan tidak berpuas hati dengan 3 jawatan Exco yang diperuntukkan berbanding 5 jawatan yang diberikan pada penggal sebelumnya. Apa maksud di sebalik perkara ini?
Well, it reflects how influential PAS is, not only in Kedah, but if you relate it what transpired in Kelantan and also Terengganu, well, what makes Perikatan Nasional so extractive is not Bersatu. It is PAS. Why the migration from UMNO Malay supports and also partly from UMNO Malay Pakatan Harapan supports is because of PAS. Because by being rhetoric, especially PAS, they like to be rhetoric, saying that the Malays are under attack, Islam, the religion, is under attack. It makes PAS so attractive to the Malay voters. And the result of the state election clearly shows that. So what happened in the Kedah lineup Exco, Bersatu from 5, they got state Exco reduced to 3 currently, it just shows that the politics of PAS is very apparent, that they are the pilot in Perikatan Nasional, not Bersatu.
But in the last election G15 and also the state election, we can see PAS has been making inroads, right, in PN particularly, but PAS, the PAS candidates now openly campaigning as PAS candidates. Now, they're making inroads in these areas that that used to be stronghold of UMNO, right? And they feel like, okay, that we can, we're not really dependent on Bersatu to contest in UMNO, in former UMNO strongholds. So we can contest there on our own and still win, and win big, which they did. So I think so it's just a way of showing that Bersatu is almost negligible within PN, especially now when Bersatu is no longer part of the federal government. It used to be that they provide the funding and PAS provide the machinery, but that's no longer the arrangement. Now PAS still has the machinery, but Bersatu does not have the financial wherewithal, to support the coalition. So all the power is with PAS now. So that's clearly shows in the Kedah Exco selection.
Penganalisis percaya bahawa ketika PAS terus bekerjasama dengan PN dan Bersatu, ideologi dan keutamaan yang berbeza di antara kedua-dua parti boleh membawa kepada perselisihan faham dan konflik dalam gabungan itu. 3 minggu selepas PRN, Timbalan Presiden PAS Tuan Ibrahim Tuan Man berkata parti itu bersedia untuk bekerjasama dengan UMNO sekali lagi melalui Muafakat Nasional, tetapi tidak dengan pemimpin yang sanggup bekerjasama dengan DAP. Bagaimanapun, Presiden UMNO Ahmad Zahid Hamidi menegaskan bahawa Parti Melayu itu tidak berhasrat bekerjasama semula dengan parti dan pemimpin yang penuh muslihat. Tidak lama selepas itu, Menteri Besar Kedah Muhammad Sanusi Makno membuat dakwaan berani bahawa sebarang kerjasama politik di negara ini tidak akan berjaya tanpa penglibatan PAS kerana parti itu merupakan kingmaker dalam kancah politik Malaysia.
Saya rasa kalau tidak melibatkan PAS secara serius, dia tidak akan ke mana-mana. Dia semua gerakan politik di Malaysia ini pada hari ini, dia mesti melibatkan PAS. Kingmaker. Kalau Zahid nak buat apa-apa pun, kalau tidak melibatkan PAS, tidak akan berjaya menyambung hayat politik dia. Dia sedang nazak tu. UMNO sedang mengalami krisis di bawah Datuk Seri Zahid. Ya, saya harap dia sedarlah perkara itu.
Jadi, bagaimanakah hubungan berat sebelah ini akan memberi kesan kepada PAS, Bersatu dan gerakan dalam Perikatan Nasional?
I think it affect Bersatu more than PAS, especially now because Bersatu has always been dependent on PAS's machinery. Right, so PAS is known for its grassroots network, its volunteers. It's a movement, right? So Bersatu is a relatively new political party. It doesn't have it's a splinter of UMNO, so it does not have the same kind of grassroots network. It might tap into the UMNO grassroots network, but still it's nowhere near what PAS has. So in this case, it's a lopsided relationship, right? It's never equal to begin with, and now it's becoming the gap, becoming bigger and bigger, between PAS and Bersatu. Seems like Bersatu needs PAS so much more than PAS needs Bersatu. As I mentioned before, PAS, I think now it feels emboldened that it can put up its own candidate, in like Selangor or Negeri Sembilan or Johor. I mean, we shall see later on, in Johor, in other places. And it's not like back in the days, when PAS, didn't do well in these states, especially in the southern states. Yeah, but now it feels like the time has changed. The state election results have shown that more Malays outside of the Malay heartlands, the north and northeastern states, becoming more accepting, more receptive of PAS. So that's what we're seeing now. And then so PAS thinks that why would I need Bersatu then? I can just put my own candidate there and still win.
If PAS going solo, for example, then PAS will be labeled as an extremist party, extreme in terms of their view on religion and also their view on race. So they need somehow or rather bersatu. But again, bersatu in terms of attracting not only the Malay voters, but also attracting the non-Malay voters, bersatu is not much of a help. Much so for Gerakan. Gerakan also cannot really attract the non-Malay voters. So when you are talking about the composition of Perikatan Nasional, I think Perikatan Nasional need another ally, an ally that can attract the non-Malay voters. As I mentioned before, to depend on Bersatu to attract non-Malay voters, not much help. Similar with Gerakan. So I guess it will remain Perikatan Nasional is Gerakan, Bersatu, and also PAS. But if they are going at the national level, they need to rethink their strategies.
9 bulan selepas PRU 15, PAS terus mendominasi wacana politik dengan mendakwa bahawa mereka mempunyai kuasa untuk mengubah landscape politik negara. Pada 28 Ogos, Presiden PAS Abdul Hadi Awang mengatakan kemenangan di pilihan raya kerusi Parlimen Pulau dan Dun Simpan Joram mampu mencetuskan perubahan dalam kerajaan persekutuan. Selepas berjaya menafikan majoriti 2/3 di Selangor, 2 PRK di Johor akan datang bakal menguji sama ada gelombang hijau akan melanda selatan semenanjung Malaysia. Adakah PAS sekali lagi akan menenggelamkan Presiden Bersatu dan pengurusi PN Muhyiddin Yassin kali ini di negerinya sendiri? Tunggu dan lihat. Pilihan Nadia untuk KiniTV.